What's up? Blue Witch here. Hello. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing tonight? Got the spirit box on. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Hi, Rachel. One quick second. Hi, Ryan. How are you? You're good? Awesome. Well, I know there's like 3 people on, and it's telling me that there's only one. 1, 2, 3. It's crazy. How's everyone doing? I'm doing awesome. And I'm awesome. I have had like days off, and I think I needed them. But I'm good. It's not that, it's just been a lot of energy work, you know. Could be a little better, but overall I'm okay. Laughing out loud. I know, I saw it looked like you had fun. You did? Good job. Good job. That's awesome that you got your altar set back up. Very good. Yes. You know, it's a hard current to stay in. Have you see what's up? And so sometimes we fall off the wagon, so to speak, and we have to pick it up and get back on there again. I'm gonna light this on fire. Hi, Crystal. Woo. How are you? How's everyone? And I got an eyelash in my eye. Hello, hello. You're good? Awesome. I'm good too. So, what's new and exciting? Let's see. Last week, I think it was last week, I did an attraction spell for a client. Hi, Julie Clark. I know. A lot of your emails when you send them to me, Julie, are blank. And so I just ignore them because there's nothing there. So um but I did an attraction spell for a client who is on vacation in another country, and she said she sent me a message yesterday telling me that it has worked fabulously and that she's had lots of dates while she's been there. So that's exciting. Oh yeah, no, that's not going to happen, Rachel. They're so stupid. Mm-mm. No. I want to go get him tattooed on. I want my eyeliner tattooed on my face so that I don't have to put it on anymore. Yeah, I don't even take credit for those. That was Kelly's idea. And I didn't think they were going to be, they're kind of like, you would think they would be, why does that smell weird? You would think that they would have been like, I don't know, a different texture or something. They're like cardboard. And so they don't like stick to your eye. They're so stupid. You're doing great now. Good job. Hello. Hello. Yeah, it's on. There's somebody on there who said improve. Let me put on my glasses so I could see. Okay. Gira Rays. Oh, thank you. Every day. Improve every day, he said. Jira. Sorry. I will always. Spirits. Yes. Excuse me, I just mentioned them. I never told you to buy them. Yeah, you did, and you even sent me the link. She did. She did. She even sent me the link. Mm-hmm. Thank you. It's true. It's all Kelly's fault. So, you guys. Yes. See, even the spirit is agreeing with me. Okay, you guys. So, reclaiming. So, I bought a bunch of these for my next write. And they're made of bamboo. Aren't they cool? And so if you guys need a good idea for spirit pots, these are awesome. Hi, Danny. So look at what they do. They do this, and then you can carve in them. Shots fired from the spirit box. Yep. And so the only thing I have to do is I have to sand this off the top so that I could wood burn the sigils. There'll be a sigil here. Go on. There'll be a sigil here. There'll be one inside of here. And I think maybe one on the bottom. I can't remember. I think so. So one here, one here, one here, and one in here. And I have to do like 11 of them. Yep. Aren't they cute though? They're really nice for that. They're perfect for spirit pots. And then when you bury them, they're like little pods. I don't know. I think they're cute and perfect for what I need. Adorable. How are you doing, Danny? What's new and exciting? stretching out my back.
Never friends.
You were never friends? So what do you guys know about star people? Does anyone have a lot of knowledge on star people? Not aliens, star people. Nothing new. Things are pretty good. Still have about 3.5 hours of work left, but procrastinating. Looking forward to the full moon on the 22nd. Me too. What's the name of your ghost app? I accidentally deleted it. Ghost Radio, I believe. Ghost Radio. I think it's the best one. I've tried a lot of different ones. I have tons of them, and that's the one that I like the best. And it'll always prove to me that it's real. Like, they'll say something relevant. Like, if I'm holding an apple, they'll say apple. Or if I'm here in my temple, they'll say temple. Or they'll say altars. Or they'll say blue. Hi, Jonathan. How are you? So I wanted to tell you guys what I'm going to be doing tonight. On tonight's schedule, I have boosters. Hi, Av. And some pop-up work. So all the pop-up work will not be done on YouTube, just so you know. But the boosters that I'm going to be doing that is not pop-up related will be on YouTube. You changed your profile picture, but it's still you. It looks the same to me. But you have to realize, to me, it's like this big. So, hi. What did you say? Roll. I got so everyone, you guys all know that Kelly's getting ready to move to the little town, to a little town right next to my town. I'm fine. I hope you got my email. I did. I have you printed and ready to rock and roll. Anyways, so she's getting ready to move. The photo. And I bought Christopher. Hi, Christopher. I ordered it on, I think I ordered it on Amazon, but it might have been from like an occult store, but I think I got it on Amazon. But I'm not sure. I don't really remember. But I love it. It's one of my faves. But anyway, so I bought all these new jars. I got brown jars for all the oils, and I got white jars with black lids, different sizes for all of my herbs and everything. And so that when she gets here, she can like go to town and get it all this relabeled and in nice new jars, and I am so excited about it. I am. They're really pretty jars too. She's like, man, she's gonna put me to work. Mm-hmm. Yep. I have like a shelf over there that's gonna come over here, a great big one that'll fit right in between these two right here. It'll fit right there. And then everything will just be all nice and organized. What type of boosters are you doing tonight? I have some that are pop-it boosters, some that are just regular love spell boosters, and okay, and so I want to go ahead and talk a little bit about spell work. Okay, so some of you have like two, some of you have three spells in place right now. Some of you have two spells in place right now, and only one has manifested so far. And now you're waiting on the second one to manifest. So I usually say for a good, like, normal amount of time, 3 moon cycles for each spell. So if it takes like 3 moon cycles to get the first one, like the breakup, we'll just call it like it is, the breakup to work. Okay, so that part's done, and now your love spell's already in place, and so right away it'll start clicking, but it takes a little bit of time. So I know that it's hard to like be like, well, damn, the breakup worked fine. Now I'm waiting for this part to work. You still have to give it a little bit of time. And you want it to take a little bit of time because you don't want to be like, you know, the fallback boy or whatever. You don't want them to just be rushing right into a relationship with you when they're still hurt and having feelings, and give them a minute to get over the breakup. Give them some time to feel good and feel better again, and then you slide in and take over. Takes a little bit of time though. Okay. Let's see what you said, sweetheart. After casting a love spell, come around. After a few weeks, is it normal for the target to come around and respond to communication, but then stop and get distant again? Is that temporary and common? Yeah. Hi, Black Widow. You need to feed the energy. We are adding. Wait. Rachel says we are adding his puppet to my booster tonight. Yes. Hi, Black Widow. Yes. I'm going to do yours tonight. It'll be done on Azula though. But yeah, you gotta like.
Iron.
Okay, like you do a love casting. They start coming around. Sometimes even intimacy takes place, and then it just stops. It goes cold. You need to take the steps to keep it going. Like, you can't rely 100% on magic to do every little thing for you. So you need to like take the steps, make the effort, like ask them out on the next date. Make sure you have plans to see him for the next weekend. Don't red flag them and like call them every single day and be like 10 miles up their ass. Don't do that. Just give them some space, and then tell them, I had a great time. We should go do lunch, or we should have dinner next week, or,
Receiver.
Like, don't be all cuckoo. Just ease into it. You want a booster to your poppet too. Whatever you want, sweetheart. And sometimes when you have love spells and then you go out partying with them and you get drunk and you say and act crazy because you're drunk, then you have to do a booster because it'll help fix things. But, um, you know, shit happens. Just do a booster. That's what they're for. Um, and that happens a lot more than you think. But just try to like, don't get discouraged when the breakup already happened and now it's time for that and you want it now because they're broke up. So why isn't she running to me? She broke up, now she should be with me or he or her or whoever. But the thing is that yeah, that person just went through a breakup though. So their feelings are hurt, they're sad, depressed, not feeling good about themselves. They just broke up with someone that they cared about. So you need to give them a little bit of time to, recover and get over that. And then you make your move. Hey, Black Widow. Hi, Azula. Hi, everyone. Um, I don't know. I could go on about that, but there's just no reason to. So just think about those things, though, give them a little bit of time. Sometimes it helps to think how they might be feeling and to take that into consideration. Let me see. BB. Hi, BB. So tonight I'm going to be doing boosters and poppet work. And then tomorrow night I'm doing love stuff. I have 2 love spells I'm doing tomorrow night. And I'm really excited about them. What did you say? Julie Clark, can only a poppet client see Azula? Yes. It's strictly strict only for poppet clients, yeah. And they get all the good stuff too. They're very fortunate. It's a nice small community and it's a safe place for people to talk about stuff they're experiencing, but there is a lot of good testimonies in there. There are some testimonies, you guys, that are so good, but I can't even tell you. Like, I can't. We can't even talk about that on YouTube. Because YouTube's so censored nowadays. You have to be careful about what you talk about on YouTube nowadays. Yep. And the Azula group is, I don't know, Kelly, is it labeled private or secret? I don't even know. I think I know Walking with the Ancients is secret, but what about Azula? Isn't it a secret group too? I can't remember how I have it labeled, but I think it's a secret group. That way, if it's a secret group, then the members, the people that are in there, nobody can ever see who's in there. You can't see their their comments are safe. Everything's really secure, and nobody can let strangers in there and things like that because you can't. I won't let you. But I have a lot of rules though in there too, you know, that you have to follow the rules. Private invite only. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, it has been a very busy, crazy blue. I like your lipstick. What color and brand? It's Too Faced, and it's I don't know. It's the new one that they just came out with. I don't know what it's called. I got a few of them, and they're pretty cool. They have plumper in them, so it kind of burns, you know. But I like it. Pretend you don't see that. I had to cut back to the smaller cans because I'm trying to not drink them as much anymore. I'm trying to be good, but it's hard because I'm addicted to Red Bull. I don't do drugs, but I sure do drink a lot. I like Red Bull. That's my addiction. Hi, DS. I'm fabulous. How are you? So, DS, yours is going to be tomorrow night. And I have another one that I'm doing tomorrow night, too. There's two loved ones. I've heard of Star People. You mentioned them. Yeah. They have special magical gifts, don't they? Yeah. Well, there's all kinds of different star people, but, and I don't know. Um, I had a message to me that was saying that they were coming to talk to me. They had messages for me, and they were gonna come. And since my elevation is at a point now where they can manifest, that they were gonna come and manifest, and they had messages for me. I'm still confused. You said we need to do a rebinding. Okay, here, I'll explain it to you again. Okay, so when you get a love spell done, and then you find out that someone has cursed you from your ex's family, and then we do and then we have to do a thing to break all the curses off of you. All the spell work at that point is broken off of you. You can't go leave this one on but take all these off it, but leave that one on. You can't do that. When you remove them all, you remove them all. Okay? And so then you have to have your loved one put back on. Okay? So you wanted to have a curse removal done. So we did that and it worked and everything was going really well for you. You could tell that it's off. There was physical evidence and it worked fabulously for you. But at the same time, then you could also see that it was affecting the previous love spell that we had done on your target. So now we have to do a rebinding. So we're going to redo your love spell and put it back on you and your target so that everything that was taken off, not everything, but just that part that was taken off of you is put back on. We've already put back on the prosperity, and that worked really well for you. You got a salary and all kinds of good stuff, right? And so, and it also helped your family, right? So we redid the prosperity, and now we're going to redo the love, because we have to get that back in place. And so I don't know what's confusing to you. I don't get it. I can't see. Is that Crow? Hey Crow, what's up? You get it? Okay, cool. So, yay. Understood. All right. It's pretty simple. Don't you like overthink and then you get yourself all confused. And it's really pretty simple and straightforward. And don't make it complicated. We'll just keep it simple and direct. And have you guys seen the waves? Pop-out work remains intact. Yes. It is not going, it can never be taken off. It can never go backwards. So once they're like that, that's it. No undoing that ever. Not even a curse removal would remove that. That will always be. Yeah, it stays the same. That can never be undone. That's a forever kind of thing. Let me think. There was something else. Okay, so this is something else I want to talk about. Okay, so there's a person, just one. And I'm only bringing it up because they keep sending me this repeat email. Apparently, 2 years ago. No, not 2 years ago. Only 1 year ago. Last year, a year and a half ago, whatever. A year and a half ago or so, I had a client who was in lockdown, like the rest of us. Everybody was in lockdown, and and I did a prosperity. She wanted me to do a prosperity for her. I did a prosperity for her, and she didn't get it. She didn't get a job, and it's been a year and a half later, and now she wrote me and she wants me to do a booster for her. She didn't communicate with me or anything. So if you guys wait that long, don't call me or don't email me and say, hey, you did this for me and now it didn't work. It's been a year and a half. Like, seriously. I don't know, like, what you've been doing for a year and a half that you're just now worrying about getting a job. But in where I live, there are jobs everywhere. It's not funny. It's so annoying. I'm just like, really? There are jobs everywhere right now. Nobody wants to work. Everyone is hiring. And even some of the restaurants are having to close down in my town like 2 days a week because we can't get anyone to work. So apply for a job and I bet you'll get one. If you're applying for jobs that you're not qualified for, try applying for jobs that you're qualified for. If you want a better job that you're not if you want a job that you're not qualified for, then get qualified for it. Go back to school, take some courses or something. Do something to meet the energy of what you want. Do the work. But you can't just think that just because you had a spell done, you should be able to be a doctor when you've never been to medical school. Or, and I'm not saying that this person did that because I don't know. I have no clue what this person did or didn't do because they never communicated that with me until last week. So, anyways, that's all I'm gonna say about that because it's just ridiculous. Um, but oh, so did you guys see all the pictures of the waves of energy that have been going through my circle? So we put my boyfriend, my man, he installed security cameras in my circle area um, because somebody kept opening my gate and I'm like, who keeps opening my gate? And so, anyways, we put cameras up and stuff so that I could keep an eye over there. Anyways, so they're motion sensor cameras, right? And they'll tell you like if it's a motion or if it's an animal, a person, or a vehicle. Those are the four things that it'll tell you it's picking up. And so it keeps I keep getting these waves of energy that go through the circle, and then as the waves go through, the motion picks up and takes pictures and videos of the wave actually rolling through my circle. Yep, same here. So, I know that you guys probably seen it on, and it's in the Coven page, but I'll show you guys if I have them on this camera right here. Hold on. I'll show you what they look like. They're so pretty. Here's this one. It's hard to tell, I know, but when you see the pictures, you can really tell more. There's that one. It's just like a wave of energy going right through. There's another one. And it doesn't do it all the time. Only usually like once or twice a day. This will happen. And then my camera picks it up. This one was from today. And it's pretty fucking wild. I have a bunch of them. But they're so pretty. This is the first one that I know that I saw. And if you look under here, you could see my circle and everything underneath there. You could see everything. It's very cool. Turn your phone sideways. So that whole area is my ceremonial space outside, and that's the wave of energy going through. What's cool is there is nothing in your yard, those colors, so it's not just a glitch. Yeah, it's not a glitch because, hi Black Point, it's not a glitch because I could go out there and walk around and it'll say person, detected, and then it'll kick on and it doesn't do that. If an animal's back there, it'll pick up the animal and it doesn't, and it'll pick up and it won't. it won't do that. And so it's really cool. Sarah Ann. Hi. Uh-oh. Sun. Pay. Hold on, I'm trying to pull it back up. Hold on. Oh, she said sun, S-O-N. Pay. Tent. Did you find out what was opening your gate? Yes, it's a spirit. I watched it do it. I saw the energy go over there, and then the gate just started doing that. And also, um, they also keep opening. Well, they don't keep. They did it one time. They opened my window in my living room. We have like these old time like shutter windows that have these little latches, and they open like this. And so they just have these cute little latches that do that, and we came home the other day and the window was open, and I said, "Did you open it?" And my boyfriend said no. So I rewound it, and it opened like when we were gone. It had opened the window, but nobody was there, so during that time, so we knew that you could see the camera will picked it up, and it was just like it was closed on this shot, but then on this shot it's opened. Yep. Just spirits. Go figure, right? Dog. So yeah, it's been getting a little crazy around here. It's amazing. I think those energies are around us all the time. I think so too. Am I what? That's so strange. Yeah. It's cool though. I don't mind it. The only thing that I don't like is if they mess around in here. Then I don't like that. Then I yell at Marana, and then I'm like, Marana. I came in the other day and a bunch of stuff over here was knocked over, and I was just like, Marana. They're honestly all around us, all the time. Yep, they sure are. What about Junior? First she's talking about my son, then she's talking about Junior. Am I Junior? No, I'm not Junior. Let me see. Shira says, I've been doing heavy spell work recently. Hexes, and our housekeeper said she recently saw a woman looking at my altar, spirit. They're really attracted to magic. Well, yeah, because I think you have to realize when we're doing witchcraft, we're opening, to other universes and other gates. We're opening vortexes and shit, and so you're like leaving everything open, and so it's kind of inviting, you know. So just try to keep that in mind. That's why it's good to do it in a cast circle. Sometimes, a lot of times, people are like, "Oh, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do it in a cast circle." But if you don't, then you're opening things up, and you're just like So it's a good idea to do it in a cast circle. You can open and close and, you know. Even if it's little stuff. I think anyways. That's what I try to be. I try to be responsible and do that. I always do a cast circle when I'm doing my personal spiritual things, but when I'm doing castings in here, um, this is always a protected area at all times, and so I don't really worry about it in here. But and when I take my castings out of here, they're going into a circle area that's protected as well, and so everything's um, pretty locked down around here, so I don't have to worry too much about it. Lord Webb, how are you? I'm fabulous. How are you? Do you do regular cleansing in there, or too many spirits around? I cleanse every time I come in here. I'm always burning sage, but I also burn incense at the same time. Um, but I don't think sage really gets rid of spirits. I think that, in my opinion, which is, just that, my opinion, um, I feel like sage only helps get rid of like buildup energy, like residual energy. I think the sage only helps move that on, and clear that out. But things that are like spirit, I don't give a shit about sage. Seriously, I don't think so. At least not army. At least not the ones around here. They like it. Um, my diamond got knocked over. That was right here. Yeah, I came out and it was knocked over. And so I moved it. I was going to move it anyways, but and it was weird because it was the only thing knocked over, and there was a big old thing of flowers right in front of it, and the flowers didn't get knocked over, just the diamond. And the stand that the diamond was on didn't get knocked over, just the diamond. And so honest. So I just was like, okay, well, I was gonna move it anyways. Hold on, I can't see. I'm splendid. You are always shining. I've been waiting for you to come live, and thank goodness I'm here on time. Awesome. Thank you. I think it attaches to negative energy, and when the smoke blows away, it removes negative energy. Well, that's a nice thought. I think I have a lot of, well, I guess it depends on what you consider negative energy. I probably have a different opinion of what most people's opinion is on what negative energy is. I work with a lot of high vibrations, and that other people consider negative, and I don't consider that negative. That's high vibrations, and it's beautiful. But I could like cleanse, and then spirits will still be around. And so I'm pretty confident in my opinion and you'd have to like prove it to change my mind, because I don't know, I guess I've been doing this for quite a while, and in my experience, and my house is always full of spirits, and so like to get him out, sometimes I have to literally call in, Belial to come and help me get everybody out, because it just gets too heavy. And or Hecate, or whoever I need to come and help me get the house cleared out, because sometimes it just gets so thick, with energy, with that energy is just, it just gets so heavy in there. And so I have to like, you know, call for backup. And they could give two shits and a fuck about Sage. What did you say, Kelly? It'll be my luck. I'm going to go in there and organize everything, and Morana's gonna mess everything up just to get a laugh out of me. Yeah. Well, hopefully she allows you to like do stuff. Hello? Hello, Amberson. What's up? Awesome to have friends live near you who are at your level. Congratulations. Thank you. Yes, well, she's been wanting to move to this area for years, and so finally she got the opportunity, and I'm just glad that she's coming to help me organize, because I'm not good at it. And she's good at it, and I'm not good at it. It's not, I suck. And I'm good at getting things and putting things together and casting things and relax, stuff like that. But I'm not good at like the tedious little things, and getting everything just so, and I'm not good at that. I used to be, but now I'm just not, it's not my thing. Yeah. Nope. Not anymore. How are you, Ampersand? I know every situation in a relationship is different, but have your love spells ever taken longer time to manifest? If yes, how long? Yeah, that's like you're doing all right. That's like impossible to say. I don't know. I think that it's hard to say, because it depends on the person. Like a lot of times, okay, like I'm gonna give you some examples. I have a love spell out right now that um probably has been out for like 6 months, but the person has had contact, has had intimacy, has had um, multiple opportunities to do energy connection and things like that, given lots of chances to um, make changes, to improve the relationship and things like that, but then won't take the person's won't take the person's calls when they call. And so it's like, well, you have to put in the effort too. And so it's like, it depends. And then some people, I don't know, like I've had one person who um hadn't talked to the person in 3 years, and then we did a spell, and then that person called them within a week. um but they didn't get back together or anything for like, I don't know, maybe 6 months later. But they were on the phone, but they lived in other countries, and so it was like a whole big thing. And then we had to do an open road, and you gotta figure out what the problems are, and then you do the comeback love, and then you figure out what the problems are, and then you have to start removing those problems, whatever the blockages are. You know, that's what the another thing the boosters come in handy for. Just it depends. It's really hard to say. And a lot of times people are given the opportunity to fix problems and then they choose to not do it. And if you choose to not do the work and you don't meet the energy, then it's your own downfall. You were given the spell, provided you with the opportunity to fix it, and you didn't do it. You can't do a come to me love spell and then never ask the person out on a date. It's just like doing a prosperity. You can't say you did a prosperity but I didn't get a job, but you never went and applied for it. It's the same type of thing. You have to make a move. You have to make the call. You have to make plans with that person. See that person. You can't just expect them, to come banging on your door and telling you that they're dying to have you and blah, 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 when you haven't put any energy into it at all. So it just depends. It's hard. Okay. When my target returned, I knew this was my time to act upon the come back part. So I wrote him a couple of messages this week, very short and sweet, and his response was short and sweet. Okay, wait, I'm gonna see what Sarah said. Oh wait. I watch a few witchy. Hold on, this is Jera. I watch a few witchy channels, and you're literally one of the few witches who is so chill and not complaining and yelling about clients. I really appreciate that about your channel. I do sometimes. A lot of times I'll yell at my clients on there, and then I'll delete the whole video and I'll be like, oh, that was disgusting. You can't do that. It depends on the person and the situation and how long you've separated, and is there a third party involved, and so on and so forth. You can't really just say what or when it's going to happen. Yeah, there's all kinds of things that are all over, and everyone's different. I thank you very much. You just have to keep the energy flowing like you always say. Yep, it always works when you put the energy in. Exactly. Your actions in the physical world should match with the energy and your intention put in your spell work. Yes. And another thing. Okay, so say you're doing like a love spell on your husband, okay? And you want him to treat you better, and you want him to like romance you and to be loving on you, and to to like, you want this, right? You want your husband to be a better husband. But then you're yelling and cussing at him from the time he gets up to the time he gets home from work. You're telling him, you need to get this done, you need to get that done, and who are you talking to, and blah, 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 and everything that comes out of your mouth is negative and nasty. And but then you're going to get upset because your love spell's not working, because he's still being an asshole to you. Well, he's being an asshole to you because you're being an asshole to him. So you have to treat your target the way you want them to treat you. So it's kind of common sense. But if you will think that way, and don't argue and fight. No fighting and arguing. Don't do it. Even if they're so used to fighting and arguing with you that everything that comes out of their mouth is shit, well, don't respond to that. Just only, respond to the love and what you want from them. Pull that out. and then the energy will meet it, and then it'll work. But if you like attack all the time and you're always pissed off at everything they do, and that's all they get from you, then that's what you're going to get right back. I feel like Dr. Ruth. Oh shit, I just dated myself. If you have a breakup spell and a comeback spell, that adds an extra layer to the work. Yes. Okay. I waited 2 weeks to reach out to my target to text something short and sweet, and my target responded and asked me a question. But when I replied and asked how he was doing, he just stopped talking. I'm trying to feed the energy and give some space and let the text float for a bit. As you say, as long as they're thinking of you. Yes. Okay, so the last time you talked to your target, you guys were fighting, right? The last thing, you broke up and I want to see you again. I hate you, blah, 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 get out. All this stuff goes down, right, when we break up. So you need to stop. Yes, you have to stop that. And then you need to, find a way to get past that, apologize or, just say, hey, I said some fucked up shit to you, and, I hope we can still be friends. And just leave it at that, and not, don't hound them, don't, cyber stalk them, don't, call them every 5 minutes, don't like everything they post. Just be chill. Just be chill for a little while. Let them get over it and know that it's okay to text you and say it's all good, or, whatever. And just be okay with just starting out as being friends. Just, that's fine. Okay, cool. I'm down with that, That's all I want. I don't want to be anything else but just friends. And then you creep in. Then don't. Then you make your move later after all of that is forgotten. So you guys just have to, think differently. Think different. Yeah, and that's just a seed planted. Like if you text them a hello, how's your day? And they're not talking to you still or whatever, just say, I was thinking about you, so I just thought I'd stop by and say hello. It's a seed. They don't even have to message you back, because they just read your message and now they're thinking about you. Yep. Yep, make your move. Your friends. And then go from there. Sometimes I have some clients who get their love back that they've been wanting back for 4 months, and then when they finally get him back, then they change their mind and say they want to remove the binding, but then they change their mind again and say they want to keep the binding on because that person now makes a really good cat sitter. So you just never know. Are the spirits talking through the voice? Yeah, that's what you hear in the background. You do it too quickly, and that can come off as too much. Yep. And can be why I hate when that happens and just don't want to deal with people like that. um, I don't care. I'm just like, whatever. It's their spell. If that's, you know, it happens a lot though. And sometimes I'm really glad that they changed their mind because I don't really like the guy's energy or the girl's energy. Anyways, I think um, when you're casting, you can feel their energy, and like if they're shitheads, and they're always gonna be a shithead. And so no matter you do a spell for them to get back together, knowing that they're a shithead and abusive sometimes, or you know have addiction problems sometimes, or they're not loyal or whatever. There's still going to be those crappy people. You're going to have to do the work to fix the situation. You can't think you can't possibly think that magic's going to turn them into like Stepford wives or husbands. They're still, it's not make a Barbie, you know. That's the nickname you gave him, Barbie, or Ken. Is he the Ken doll? Yeah, you can't. They're still going to be the same person. And so when you get that chance for them to come back together, you gotta fix it. You gotta get counseling or do something to fix the problem so that it doesn't keep repeating itself. Magic helps, but it is not always a fix all the time. Yeah, that's right. And people think it is. What do you mean? I had you do a binding, but he's still being an asshole. Well, guess what? And he always will be. He always will be an asshole because he's an asshole. It doesn't change who they are. My battery's getting ready to die. But I'm going to get off of here anyways. Hold on, let me try to fix this real quick so I could say. There we go. Hold on. Magic creates the opportunity. Yeah, we have to do the rest of the work. People are people. The magic can't change the person for the most part. No. I mean, we could sweeten people up, and make them attracted to you. We can sweeten up the energy to where, when they like your energy and they want to be around you and things like that. But it doesn't change people's personality. And that's where people go wrong. They think that magic is going to change their personality. Well, it's not. It's not going to change their personality. I mean, you could put them in a poppet and work on them and make them learn their lesson, like every time they do this bad thing that they do, then they get sick, or their car breaks down, or something happens, um, you know, um, where they learn like natural consequences will come and hit them really hard, really fast. Um, but they're still gonna be, they're still gonna have bad behaviors. Yes, we can work on those bad behaviors, but they're still gonna have that personality. And it takes a lot of time to change a person's personality that way. Some people, most of my puppets are people who are married for the most part, or have been in a relationship for many years, or have children together, or things like that, and they're abusive or something like that, and so they have to be handled, you know, dealt with. And so those are puppet people. Some of them are just really, criminals, or um, sex offenders, or whatever. Puppets are like a last resort. Puppets are not to be taken lightly. They're very serious magic, and people need to, really think about it before they do put somebody that they say they love into a puppet. You say you love this person, but here you are putting them in a puppet. So you need to make sure that you can sit with that, that you can sleep at night knowing that you put them in a puppet. Because it is soul work, it is soul magic. And so I tell all of my clients, know that it's serious, that it's not, don't take it lightly, it can fuck them up. And so please, I always tell my clients, make sure that this is what you want to do. There's no other choices. I've been doing my own love spells on my target, but my target is stubborn. If I wanted to get a love spell from you, how long would it have to wait? Like before I do the casting? Well, I have openings for Friday, for Thursday and Friday, I think. So this week, Thursday and Friday. So it's up to you. You can only change them for a period of time, not always, and not permanently. Yep. Maybe see, how do you sleep at night since you put me in a puppet? Oh, be quiet. You're ridiculous. I've been working on my target for 3 weeks. Is it too soon? Well, are you doing the spell work, or is another witch doing the spell work? Because I won't cast over someone else's casting. Just you. Yeah, so you can email me bluewitch379@gmail.com, and we can talk about it. But I could do it as long as it's just you, because I'll be connecting to your energy anyways. And so, but if you have other witches outside of yourself doing the casting, then I won't do it for a whole moon cycle. You have to wait. But if it's just you, then that's fine, because I'll be tapping into your energy anyways to do the spell. Oh. Oh. Um Lord Webb, I didn't see your message. Yeah, you sure can. We can. Mhm. Yeah, we could do a shut your mouth spell. Throw them in the freezer. Mhm. Very effective. I put someone in the freezer who was talking shit about me really bad. I want to say 8 years ago, maybe not that long, maybe 7 years ago, and I still have nothing. Preacher spells are very effective if you do them correctly. Alright, you guys. I am out of here. I'm going to get set up and get started. I have like 1,000 sigils to draw. Just kidding, not that many, but I'm exaggerating. You know, I think I have like 5, 10, 15 or so. 20. I don't know. A lot. Have a good night. You too, Danny. Good night, and I'll see you Puppet people in Azula here in just a little while. And I gotta get some stuff set up. But I love you all, and thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel, and I will see you soon. Peace out.